Hello there, greetings. Thank you for joining us. I do have a slight announcement. Nothing I can't really, well, I can give a preview, and that's about it. um, you have other things in behind the scenes that eventually, well, anyway. As for today's communication, I'm still trying to get better. Those that submitted a question to the site, there'll be a week. Friday, I'll be able to go back to my answering questions, and Friday and Saturday, I'll be catching up on everybody. So yeah, it takes about a week or a little bit longer, unfortunately. I'm trying to go quicker. Of course, I'm having a cold. I'm getting better, finally, sort of. I still got to take it easy. It is getting better. It's just a mixture of all kinds of madness. So, yeah, what I have here. First off, those are here. I'll just show it. Now this is a social network I'm working on at this time. It's not available at the moment. I will have a link, and I'm doing this again. This is like the 5th rendition of it. Similar to Facebook. Yeah, it doesn't have a mobile app, but then again, who knows? But not to say anybody's going to really use it that much. It's not really intended to be a Facebook killer or anything like that. It's just it does have groups, forums, chat, privacy. Definitely has all that. I was really surprised on what I was trying all these other ideas, and this one seems to. So I wanted to put something else out there. It's free. I wanted to put something out there for I don't know, just for alternative to Facebook that has been trying. I've been doing this for, this is like my 10th version of it. So this one's going to stick. The other one, yeah, it wasn't really my main priority anymore. It was, and it came, but now I think and also I don't think I had the right platform either. So I think this one seems to be pretty. It's like Ning but better. Ning, I was going to use that, but they're just not. I don't know what's wrong with them. They're all messed up. So this is a lot better than that. So this will be implemented whenever it's ready. It should be ready Friday, but we'll see. If it is, I'll make a video of it. Might be ready tomorrow. I don't know. So either way, it has a marketplace on it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use that or not. But it has photos, and it's pretty much like Facebook, just a lot less NSA, as far as I know. But not like it really matters. They see what you're doing anyway. So you can write on a piece of paper all you want. There's really no privacy here at all. We are going back to our Atlantean roots. And yeah, we're all going to be seeing crazy. And from what I've been learning recently, a lot of people are not ready for the alien stuff for anything. Laugh at you, blah, blah. Not to say I'm going to stop. It's like you're hitting a brick wall half the time. Well, when you're programmed by the Illuminati and Archons and Anunnaki, yeah, I wouldn't be aware either. Some of us are here opened up, not as shut down, and it makes life uneasy, especially like at work, where the stupidest paperwork known to man. Let me tell you, paperwork is got to be. I mean, we don't do that stuff. Companies we work with do that, and so we have to do it for them. And it's got to be, I mean, how is this world ever going to ascend? Just with paperwork alone, it's like going, I mean, it's like living in the Neanderthal time period. I mean, have we really changed from Neanderthals all that much? I mean, yeah, we might have technologies, but we're still doing mundane things. That's like Oh, I mean, it's not easy being here. Let me tell you. So enough about that. So those that are new to all this, I'm not used to feeling better, so bear with me here. This is ivanteller.com. Oh, wait a minute. And 1 second, I'll be back. We're working on it. This is ivanteller.com. You have private sessions. I don't know. Tomorrow is open. I kind of close on it because I work and everything. I'm still trying to get my head working right. Google Hangout, Skype, Zoom, and channeling by phone. I'm not sure what's going on with Skype. I think it's, I don't know if my Skype is shutting off or just was in connection. I'm not sure because I reinstalled Skype and it's who knows, or it could be other anomalies that I'd rather not name. Also, we have, this is where you submit a question. I'm about a week behind, so if you're okay with that. I also have iPhone and whatever this is, Google, just to keep just easy access. That's about it. I don't even pay attention to the app. I can do more with it, and I'm getting there. I got questions to answer. I don't have time for all that. And we also have the Jake comic, and we have magic cards. Yeah, Jake, one thing I've learned from Jake is that, man, people are not ready for aliens. You think they would be, and people are just not into it. It's just weird. So, at least in this form, not, I'm going to continue it, but it's like, man, it's like, this is painful. So, getting the word out. Yeah, in the background, I'm trying to get him in all his glory. It just takes time. It just takes time. It's heart-wrenching. Every time I think I got somewhere, I'm nowhere. But that's all right. Everything takes time. I think what Batman took, not to say I think this will take that. Batman took, 10 years to make a movie out of that. So that just came to mind. So, but yeah, I'm not giving up on the Ravage. Just, man, they just don't make it easy. Submit a question, healing, past life regression. This is Spirit Social. Message from Yeshua, Channel Consulting, 5-minute healing. Spiritual connections, one question from Day, chakra healing from the days. Joe Ricky from Miguel, Skits Online, healing from Nick. Ask a question from Yosil. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing her name right, but here's her services. So thank you all for thank you for your support of the insanity that is the real reality. If humanity does not like it, that's tough. Well, the truth is kind of hard to swallow, or however you want to word it. That might be not the best wording for that, but either way, the truth is not easy, and it's going to get more bizarre as we go forward. As for like alien visitation, seeing them and thing, eventually, yes. When it takes time. Because that will help people awaken, correct? But then again, it will cause people to freak out. So it has to be done in the right way. But I believe there will be sightings of some kind. As for when's another story. Some people think it's projections, think it's this and that. But that'll be kind of neat, seeing them kind of sprout around here and there. It's like, is this the government trying to screw us over? Yeah, they would throw that in there. I don't think our government's that smart. I think we're giving them more credit than they're capable of. Of course, the elites are pretty savvy, but our government is just, like 9/11 wasn't pulled off exactly. No, I'm surprised it got pulled off at all, actually. But and the success rate. But either way, luckily there hasn't been any other following of that. Most likely not. That shows you that we have a positive assistance here, who's in the U.S. Other like Yemen is not so lucky. That does not hit the news, and other places probably Iraq. Iraq feels like there is a lot going on there, but of course we're not going to get mainstream media has totally taken over, obviously, since its inception. Cartoons and, well, not everything, but quite a bit of it has been done by mind control. Not all of it, but there is quite a bit of mind control here and there. Unfortunately, Big Bugs Bunny to some degree, which hurts, and other either way. But mind control can only last so long. Since when people are ready to release from the shackles of the third dimensional prison. So basically, if you want to be free, you can be. Most are not ready to be free. They'd rather be in jail. So that's okay. It is prison. It feels like it. Well, I don't feel like I'm in prison, but when you connect to the third dimension, like paperwork, that's a prison. Oh, jeez. It's like, I don't think I read that much evolve between Neanderthals and we have that evolved at all, really. It doesn't seem that way. Well, in some areas, it seems like I mean, I don't think we've changed all that much from the ancestors, from what it looks like. But so, as for the Atlantean knowledge, yes, that we'll find ourselves Lemurians. A lot of people feel more connected to Lemuria for good reason. Because Lemurians are not, I wouldn't say wrecked society, but from what I picked up on, Atlanteans were, a worry. The signs were there, and of collapse. Just they're too powerful, and not everyone was somewhere of aware of what was about to crack. Of course, it took a long time for that to happen, but I believe it was always meant to. It's just because so we can perfect ourselves. This world was not all worlds are meant for that. Some worlds I think go right to fourth dimension or fifth dimension, just like that, where we're just drowning ourselves with paperwork and just mundane as the Super Bowl is coming. Lucky us. Some of us are not going to be watching. I didn't watch the presidential thing either. Not that matters, but I think at least government-wise, I do see a positive river of, not perfect, but I do see positivity going, where obviously there's corruption, things of that sort, obviously. But I feel like more, not to say the Republicans are the positive Illuminati, far from it. But it does seem like that is the avenue where the positive elite are working through. Not to say that Trump is perfect or whatever, he's controlled, obviously. But there is a lot of positive working through it. Not to say it's going to be perfect, but from what I now take it with take everything obviously with a grain of salt. Obviously, I'm feeling a bit better. Is that this is going to be kind of like the template for future presidential of like the way it's done there. It's kind of like the Reagan years. I'm not sure how. Okay, Reagan didn't, or well, like I said, it's not going to be perfect, but it does seem like we're going up then down. Like with Obama, as much as everybody loves him, I don't think he helped much the economy, or I'm not sure what he did. He was very good at doing drones and stuff like that. I imagine he did other things, celebrities. He helped the ratings of all the talk shows and stuff like that. And people are not stressed out, at least those in the celebrity world, and now they're all losing their minds. And that's hurting them in the pocket too, I imagine, over time. But not to say Republicans are perfect. But it does seem like in the Democrat energy, there's a lot of negative negative Illuminati energies there, working their magic. So that's what I got from that. Like I said, I don't, it's just it's deal making, and the same thing goes with the elites. Deal making is going in Washington. The elites are doing the same thing. Of course, with them, probably a loss of life, and I don't want to think about it, but probably days of our lives. Probably they could probably make a movie out of half the stuff they do. I can pick up on some of it, but Murder, She Wrote or something like that, or There's probably Dallas is probably a good, in some regard. Probably think of Dallas, but with serial killers, but that dress really nice. That's the elite. Yeah, they all dress really nice. They're all very nice, and they all wear like freaking symbols of like insanity. Obviously, they keep it on a low key that nobody thinks they exist. But it's funny, I don't think they exist, but yet they're the ones running everything, so that's fine. Obviously, they're going to keep themselves in the shadows. They're not going to just like put a spotlight on them. You know, they're not going to put a spotlight on themselves. I mean, why would you do that? Call it a conspiracy. We don't exist. Don't worry about it. We got you guys under control. Yeah, we run your show. Well, that's becoming less and less. As you know, it's just some like what I'm feeling like, at least in the popular clubs, you know, popular social groups. Some might have huge YouTube numbers, like 1 million or 2 million. You know, they're going by what's popular, and the elites and all of that is not very popular. Of course, you have Alex Jones. It's not helping much. It's not helping. I mean, yes and no. It's kind of like it is, but it's not. It's kind of making it worse in some regard, depending on who you are. But as for the cure for the disease, it is not to have any fear, and to realize that what your world you're in. Oh yeah, where I was going, obviously, what your world you're living in is, you know, a dream of higher elites running the show, or we're the puppets in the play. But as for yeah, those with like social people that are like very popular, you know, yeah, talking about elites and stuff is like crazy people stuff, right? So they're doing what's popular. Hey, I have 1 million YouTube subscribers, yada, yada, yada. You got to keep that energy going. Not for everybody, of course. There are some that are popular. Talking about conspiracies. But obviously, they're not going to make themselves known. If you're running the planet, you think you're going to tell everybody? I mean, they do. On the money and whatever they do in symbol ways, but obviously the Federal Reserve, the names on that are connected to that, and so they're around. But what are you going to do? I mean, it's not like I mean, what are you going to do? Even if you did, I mean, imagine there are people out there that have connected to, you know, run into them, seen it, and you guys. I mean, for the most part, it's probably all right, and other times probably got spooked out. Because this stuff's very, very real. It's like stuff you don't talk about, but eventually it will be. When people start to grow up, let go. It's just there's no, you know, there's no fear. But when you look at the media and how programmed that is, there's no coincidences. And it's just the vibration of it's just not. The media is obvious. It's just a mind control show, basically. And unfortunately, television. TV shows, entertainment, not all entertainment, but quite a bit of it. So it's just the way it is. And they have, you know, they know metaphysics, so they can, you know, like when people talk about like channeling war, being or whatever, same thing with thoughts. They can, you know, especially if you're looking for power, you know, I got this power, I want more power. Well, then you connect to things that might be not so positive. And so that's where you get mind control and the news media and television, things of that sort. So you kind of get possessed. And that's where the programming comes and yada, yada, yada. So either way, it's more about the elites. I'll connect with that when I start feeling better. Because I think it's an interesting subject because it does rule our world, and it might seem as a fantasy or, you know, whatever, but it is the real deal here. And the idea is to not be afraid of it and bring less paperwork on the planet. That's for sure. Jeez, man, I don't know what is that stuff. I just talk about descension. That's it. I think I found the root of it all. So anyway, Jeez, I don't want to go into details. Well, yeah, I say at work I go into a slight detail. What we do is you send off our stuff, but the paperwork, who ordered whatever, blah blah blah. It's all a bunch of nonsense. You like say the same thing on each page. It's like so stupid. It's done differently. It's so retarded. It's like, and some of the stuff we get, you can barely read, and it's text, and it's like you can barely. It's been copied so many times. It looks like crap. It's like something from the 1980s or something. It's great. And I send this stuff off, and then it was like, it's almost 5 o'clock. It's almost time to leave. I got a call. It's like, oh yeah, you didn't send this, blah blah. It's like, I know I sent everything. It's like I gotta go fill all that crap. I don't copy it because I don't feel like it. So I gotta like remember what I wrote. It's just dang crap. Either way, all right. Sorry about that. Social network, as I say, will be live when it's, well, either way. I want to put that out there, and that's for Jake and all that. If I have anything to share, I will. But so far, I'm just waiting by the phone. So, no, not really. But either way. All right. Let's see. Anybody has a message? Yeah, I'm still getting better, so that's why the messages have been quite short. Trying to re-engineer my vibration. Of course, I have a webinar tomorrow. That's like a 2-hour gig, so I gotta take it easy before that. So, yeah, I've been uploading these a day ahead. I think it's been going pretty well so far. So this will be uploaded on Friday around noon. I'm trying to do it at 12 o'clock. So I think it's been going well. Obviously, I can't do that tomorrow, but I will upload this tomorrow. But it's like, I'll just upload it on Friday. See how that goes. So as for message for the universe, let's see. I felt somebody around here. All right, let's see if 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay. I'm just connecting. All right. We'll see what comes through. Much love, blessings. Here we go. Forgiveness is what the soul forgets. I am Raphael. Forgiveness is a vibration that is missed, an opportunity to connect with. But how far you want to go with that forgiveness? Some go only a few words, and then some do retract it later on. Is the more that you feel this forgiving energies of yourself, which is most important, of your mistakes, not enough do this. You to truly feel it. It's like I forgive myself, but then now I'm going to go do something else. You have to truly feel the forgiveness of yourself and others, just like a blessing. You bless yourself, you bless others. That is the only way you will truly move on, such as a broken relationship, or yes, of a death, of murder, of violence, which is the hardest forgiveness. It is, yes, of molestation, another one to forgive. Because realize, you forgive those that have caused this act on you, you will be able to heal and move on. You realize how many do not move on and go into alcoholism and negativity, which is quite vibrant on your world. How to let go. To truly feel the forgiveness energy will help you move on, see yourself more clearly, and go into the realization of your path, to feel it. Instead of being a victim of your path, you will feel the life blood of your path, the positivity of it. It's like an ocean. You know you're going in the right direction. An ocean knows where it's going, doesn't it? It knows what direction it is going in. Many of you do not feel like you know which direction you're going in. Yes, that is part of your mission, but also realize it can be seen more clearly of where you are going. Forgiveness is much positive energies, but forgiveness is still one that is very difficult because see the negativity. Even those lawmakers on your planet, send them forgiveness. Those that have been manipulated into dark directions that have caused much hostility on your planet. Yes, even like your president, as many put anger towards him, why not love instead of positivity, forgiveness for his what he has done? The idea is unity, to unite together. And with anger towards each other, it is difficult to grow together. So that is where forgiveness is strongest. The idea for you all to connect and heal each other. Because you realize some do have difficulties healing themselves. That's why you're all here for each other, to heal each other. When so much negativity, it is difficult to heal one another. Some do not want to hear this, of course, not ready to let it go. Let go of that grief. Let go of it, though. Such as a child looking up to the parents and having difficulties with that parent. Yes, there's usually a lot of ill blood there, as the souls are not connected anymore, as their differences, but this is how you grow also. What are you learning from your parent that you're not understanding? Why is there such a distance there? Ask for answers. Once you have those answers, you'll be able to heal this connection. Some connections are not always there to be healed quickly, as you are still learning through those lessons, of course. The thought patterns that you give out, yes, are heard by everyone. Negative and positive, we all hear it. And this is why there's so much low vibration here also. I want this, I want that. But it's an energy of greed. Of course, there's also an energy of survival that is heard, and the suffering is heard also. So you all know there's a suffering on this planet. You feel it. And to send out your healings to those that are suffering. Who it is, just send out your vibration to assist. And you will feel this wave of transformation. Yes, I realize many in your planet to have difficulties connecting to this vibration, which is fine. But those that are ready for it, you will feel renewed, and more understanding of your direction, which is most needed. Blessings to you. I am Raphael. Send our love to you.